Mike's Daily Podcast.
FF episode 983. Hello, it's Mike Matthews broadcasting from Cafe Anyway, located somewhere in Castro Valley, Mont, the last place on earth. Look, Hayley's back. Hayley. And today we have the much loved segment that's about news, sort of WOW SCHATZ WOW. Plus, we'll talk to Shelley Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman, and John Deere.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
The engineer. I don't know, this time of year, I get into a little bit of a holiday mood.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
So have yourself a merry little Wednesday. May it go by fast. Until Thursday, you're going to have to deal with lots of strass. Here we are in the middle, then, so let us fiddle then with things. You're at work, or you're not right now.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Oh, I like the way Hayley sings. Through the years, we all shall be together if F8 allows.
Mike's
Until then,
Daily
we'll have to muddle through
Podcast.
somehow.
Yeah.
And that's the best version of that merry little non-denominational seasonal tune right now. You know, that song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, has those two different lines. You either hear, hang a shining star upon the highest bough,
Or until then we'll have to muddle through somehow.
So the original is the until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. So whenever you hear that, you're hearing the original lyrics, but the hang the highest star on the highest bough, that's a Frank Sinatra rewrite. He said, I don't like this song, it's too depressing. So this is my Italian New York voice. I don't know why. Did he even sound like that, did he?
I've never heard him aside from singing, so he could. He could have been really kind of New York Italian.
Let's just make him sound like that
He
because
could
it
have
gives him so
spoken
much.
entirely in Polish when we weren't looking.
Whoa. That's not an easy language. It's kind of like Russian, isn't it? Even though they hate Russia.
I don't know.
It has a...
Probably.
I had Polish neighbors across the street from me in Van Nuys, and they'd make roasted, stuffed red bell peppers.
Ooh, I've had those. Those
Or
are
green bell peppers.
Those are good.
So good.
They're good.
They'd be like, Mike, would you like some? And I'd go, oh, yes.
I always prefer uncooked bell peppers, though.
Undercooked.
Uncooked.
Uncooked.
Because when bell peppers get cooked, they shrivel up and they get
Mushy.
really, really sweet and tart.
Oh.
And I hate that.
You don't like the sweetness and the tartness.
I don't like the tartness, I should say, specifically. And then there's no crunch.
Oh, you like the crunch.
I like the crunch.
I'm just repeating everything you're saying.
I'm slightly hungover today.
You make me laugh, Hayley. I liked your Obama impression last show. And your, what was the other thing that made me laugh? Oh, your, when you took the words and you spun them around and made them funny. Jar Jar Banks, and you made the Tara Banks thing.
Yeah.
That made my laughter happen. Then, you're hungover today. What were we drinking last night?
It was yesterday afternoon. It was vodka and Sunny D. Because I'm classy.
Sunny D.
Yeah.
That's that stuff that's almost like orange juice. It has like maybe the color, and that's about it.
It says it right on the bottle, 3% juice.
So you know what you're drinking is not. But you supplemented it with some alcohol. That's nice. What were we celebrating?
I was celebrating not being at work and playing video games with my girlfriend.
Oh, what fun!
We had a drinking game while we were playing the game Dynasty Warriors, which puts you on a giant battlefield and you have to go fight a bunch of different officers. So every time that we captured an officer, every time we defeated an officer, we took a drink. Every time we captured an officer, we took 2 drinks. And then we took 2 drinks when we won a battle.
Huh.
Yeah, we went through like 2 drinks each with a fair amount of alcohol added. We finished a little less than half a bottle.
And you were fighting aliens?
No, Chinese.
And you're... See, I couldn't play that game because my roommate's Chinese.
But you're also Chinese.
Oh.
It's pretty cool because you play as ancient Chinese figures back at the beginning of the not the millennia, back in like 100 AD to like 400 AD.
Oh wow, it's a historical game.
Yeah, back when there was no unifying sort of Chinese area.
Because I don't really know any Chinese history.
Exactly, I didn't either until I started playing these games. Now I still don't know that much, but I know how the characters would look if they were done, or if they were imagined by people that make video games and given extremely ridiculous and overpowered weapons.
I would want to play this game to learn things and to kill people.
Yeah, it's very cool because even though there's like it's an artist rendition of the character with the correct name, and they put you in situations that they technically were part of, but like you have this ridiculous weapon like a giant sword or a bladed whip or a yo-yo with spikes attached to it. I'm not kidding. It's a giant yo-yo with spikes attached to it.
I've heard about that the yo-yos were weapons at one time.
Yeah. And then they put you on this giant battlefield, and it's insane. You're mowing down thousands of enemies. But, like, they give you history. Because there's this little, like, blurb before where it's like, the battle of blah, 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 and this person was decided to take over China and united with his brothers, and blah, 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 blah. And you can go in, there's like a little encyclopedia section within the game that you can go and read about all the characters and a timeline of when they lived and died and what their big accomplishments were and things like that.
That's fantastic. And the name of that game, once again, Hayley, is?
It's a game series. It's called Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors.
Yes.
Hayley, thank you for being on today's show and telling us all about Dynasty Warriors. Coming up next, we'll have more ways that you can help donate money to our cause.
Right after these messages.
If you find that hemorrhoids are annoying, you should get some cream and slap it all over your fanny.
Boo-doo-boo.
We're back. Yes, silliness abounds. That's a good name for a podcast, Silliness Abounds.
Silliness abounds.
I told Hayley all about the last Doctor Who podcast show, and we counted how many times Stephen Moffat reset things. Oh, it was like a bagillion.
And we're not talking about it in general. It's just the last episode.
Just the last episode. He reset
things, reused old plot lines, stole strange things, or possibly stole things from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Now, I would like to say that resetting is not a good story tool. If you reset constantly, then how is the reader or the watcher supposed to
care?
Exactly.
There's no progression.
Because everything will just get reset at the end.
All of this drama is for moot. That's why I couldn't stand.
Did you say vermouth? We'll add that to the Sunny D next time with a little bit of the... We'll just create a new drink.
What is vermouth made of?
Vermin. And,
I can probably drink that then.
And a little bit of mouth.
Mouth, which is it's what a Canadian says when they have a lisp. Oh, look at that mouth there.
Get out of the way, it's a big mouth, eh?
Don't you know?
I want to tell her that I love her, but the point is probably Moose. And she's loving him with those eyes. And she's loving him with that body. I just know it. And she's whispering things in his ear late at night. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
I'm sorry, I'm slow. Did I mention I'm slightly hungover?
What kind of woman like that?
What can I find a woman like that? Like Jesse's girl.
We were rocking out to Lover Boys. Everybody's working for the weekend.
And it's just a Wednesday.
You were sniffling a lot on the last show. You're not sniffling today, though.
No, my nose is still a bit stuffed. Watch out, your computer's gonna restart.
Oh, God, I hate that. If you hate that too, please email us, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. Oh, and it's also the Yuletide.
Mike's Yuletide personalized MP3 for thee contest.
Thingy. And if you email us with your Christmas holiday greeting, we'll read it right here on the podcast. And then all the characters from Cafe Anyway will wish you a merry, happy 4th of whatever.
We're so in the Christmas mood. I'm wearing antlers.
Look who just walked in. Hello, Mike Matthews. It's Shoehart, gift shop supervisor. Hi, Hayley.
Are you also wearing antlers?
I am. I'm selling them in the gift shop. Is that where you got yours?
Nope.
I wear my antlers all the time because I'm a rain girl.
I wear my antlers all the time because I'm a furry.
I can sing just like you. What? I can sing just like you guys do. You can? Why don't you sing for us, Shelley? All right. All I can say is that my life is really strange, and I love it when the clouds gather reindeer. It's a Christmas song.
He stole that song from me. I was singing that
You were
song
singing that earlier.
Yeah.
You love that song.
I do love that
We
song.
are having no rain right now, though.
So far.
I didn't like the rain. It was getting on my hair. And my hair is like so beautiful because it's red.
The rain's a-coming.
Well, wouldn't the rain help your hair because it's full of wonderful things from God?
No. The humidity just wrecks hair.
It does?
Oh, yes, it does. It makes it act so...
Mike Matthews, you won't know that because you're bald.
Bald.
Oh, thanks for putting it. Look who else just walked in.
Mike, it's Mikey Fikey. Great.
We're not laughing at you, Floyd. We're laughing with you. Stop that! Floyd the Floorman! And this is John Deere, the engineer. We all have hair and you don't, Mike. Ha ha ha. Yes. And that girl that I talked to at the coffee place, she's dating a nuclear physicist.
Yeah, you said that last podcast.
I did? Am I repeating myself?
Yes.
You mentioned that, Mike, because I am also a very smart engineer guy, and you feel inadequate. No, I don't. I'm kind of smart, even though I don't know the history of China. Mike, I think you just need to concede that you're a dork.
Or
All
just,
right, I'm a dork.
Or just spend a huge amount of time on Wikipedia and then pretend you know everything.
I used to have the Wikipedia app on my phone, but
Yeah.
it is so slow.
Oh.
I just go with the Google thing, where you go, okay, Google. That's me dropping my phone all over the tables here at Cafe Anyway.
Look, I'm helping.
Mike, stop that! I have to mop that up afterwards! Mopping up cell phone parts sucks! Because I'm Floyd the Floorman! Alright, let's get to the news segment. What do you say? And just if you're going to buy anything on Amazon, go through that link there at mikesdailypodcast.com and buy whatever it is you're going to buy on Amazon, and that helps us out.
Please.
Oh, you can hear us all kinds of places. Spreaker, Stitcher, Spazzer, Flazzer, Mazzer, Donner, Vixen, Comet, Cupid. We're on all those websites.
Did you know that all of the reindeer are female?
Get out.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because only female reindeer keep their antlers during the winter.
You are a font of knowledge. How do you remember these things? You're so young. You were born like 5 minutes ago. How do you know these things?
Well, see, I learned them more recently than you did then.
Oh, okay. So this is a true WOW SCHATZ WOW day, because all these facts that Hayley is wowing us with. Thank you, Hayley. All right, so I'm going to start this segment, and we're going to go into a song that's my favorite song by Rush in the 80s. It featured Amy Mann from Till Tuesday singing on it.
Wow, Schatz, wow.
More of the people and the places that surround me now. Time stands still. Freeze this moment a little bit longer.
Time stands still, which is a good thing for us to realize. We need to stand still with the time, because time moves so fast. We move so fast, Hayley, in today's world. Walking, running, jumping.
I see.
Do you want your story first or me?
Go.
Apparently, a Norwegian newspaper declared Santa Claus was dead at 226, and then it apologized.
Amazing.
A crucifix-laden obituary in Aftenposten, Norway's second biggest newspaper, said, Father Christmas, a.k.a. Santa Claus, died December 3rd in Nordkapp, the northernmost point in Norway. And the Claus apparently had a good run. The notice said he died days before what would have been his 227th birthday. The funeral was held December 28th at North Pole Chapel. Cause of death unknown. Despite the apparent acknowledgement that Santa Claus at least existed in the first place, readers, which he does, kids, readers received this anti-Miracle on 34th Street message like a steaming lump of coal, leading to a swift apology from the paper, which I'm trying to read. It is very tiny writing, and no, it's not, but it's all in Norwegian. Okay, so...
Well, rest in peppermint.
And that was from the New York Daily News, had that story. What? Now I just did a clickbait thing where I found out the worst accidents in film and TV that were nearly fatal. The Brady Bunch? Oh, too many. What happened with the Daily? The Brady Bunch happened.
All right, so while Mike over there gets consumed.
Oh, yeah. What song are we going to go into to the Cincinnati Kids episode of the Brady Bunch? Apparently someone almost died.
Okay, we'll figure it out later as far as
a song. All right,
yeah.
well, let's pick a Christmas song.
Baby, picture you and me hanging around a Christmas tree, colored lights and an angel up above, Christmas of love. Baby, everywhere
There, a Christmas song just played. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, it's the end of the year. It's the end of 2015.
No! Why? Why is it over already?
Which means we're getting a bunch of top 10 lists.
I'm going to do a thing with all the music from this past year that I played on my show, or the bands. Now, I'm not going to play the songs I played already.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do, it's called 2015 Nifty Radio is what I'm going to do.
In the year 2015.
That's an awesome song from the 60s that actually exists, but it goes by a different name, doesn't it? 2020? 2020!
25.
There. In the year 25.
If man is still alive. Yeah.
Huge hit that song was. Look it up. It's a trip of a song. The guy had one other hit. It was a folk band that they kind of rocked up, like they were doing with a lot of bands from the 60s, like Simon and Garfunkel.
And T-Rex.
T-Rex
is the most famous case that I know.
That was more like glam rock, but yeah, he was a folk artist to begin with, like you've told us before on our show.
Yeah, there's 2 albums, I think.
You told us about that.
I'm going to tell you about it again and again because I still love the story.
No, I love the story too, and you told it a long time ago and everybody forgot. Go, what's your story?
All right, top celebrities. Top celebrities, we'll start with top musicians of the year of 2015. This is in terms of sales and the amount of money they made.
Oh, okay.
Number 1. Can you guess? It's a surprise to me.
Taylor Swift?
No. Think of extreme touring.
Extreme touring?
Yeah.
Like touring a lot.
Yeah.
Would be...
Like, if you're thinking of top grossing singles... or top grossing, the amount of money they made from songs.
Oh,
Adele blew them
Foo
all
Fighters.
away. No,
Foo Fighters were everywhere this year.
No, it was actually Katy Perry.
Get out!
Katy Perry was the top money-making musician of this year.
Katy Perry.
She was just touring everywhere. And then the other person that was touring everywhere in probably different directions, because I'm using my hand gestures here to say they were sweeping the nation.
Nice hand gestures.
Was One Direction.
No.
Who also, I don't think either of them released an album this year, did they?
No, they're all working
Yeah.
off of old stuff.
And number 3 did release an album.
Taylor Swift.
No.
Foo Fighters?
It is country.
Oh, it's Lady Antebellum? No.
No.
They're Miranda Lambert.
No.
Blake Shelton.
No, closer.
Chris Young, Justin, but a popular person.
Yes.
George
I think
Strait. Tim
he just got back in.
Tim McGraw?
No. Or maybe he was already. Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks!
Garth Brooks, number 3.
That's right, he was touring this year.
And number 4, go ahead. You keep trying to guess it.
It's Taylor Swift.
There you go.
Yay!
All right.
That blows me away because I thought she would have been number 1. Wow Schatz Wow! Wow Schatz Wow!
Wow Schatz Wow. And all of those musicians are on the top celebrity grossing list this year. So not only were they the top musicians, but they were in the top celebrity.
Interesting, because they make so much money. And they're celebrities.
Now, the number 1, Katy Perry, is actually number 3 out of all celebrities.
Whoa.
And I can tell you right now, there is no way that you will be able to guess number 1 and 2. Because it blew me away. Because I don't even consider these people celebrities.
Really?
But they're big, notable people that just made so much money.
Not like Ryan Seacrest.
No.
Thank God.
And number 2 almost made a little bit over half of number 1.
Oh, no kidding. Number 1 is that big.
Number 1 was $300 million.
Who would be making that sort of dough this year? Like, actors get paid all that money for movies.
But it wasn't an actor.
And is it someone that tours? Because you can make a lot of money from touring.
It's someone in sports.
Oh, Michael Jordan.
No.
See, now when you said sports, I have a mental block because I don't really follow sports.
Number 1 and number 2 are from the same sport.
No kidding.
Yes.
I got to come up with different words to show my surprise.
MMA.
MMA stands for
Mixed martial arts.
Oh, Parker Posey? No. Jin Josie?
No. Number 1 was
Jennifer-
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
And number 2 was Manny Pacquiao. Or Pacquiao.
And those are like guys that fight people.
Yeah, they fought each other, I guess. And everyone was mad because it was a sucky fight, but that was last year, I think.
Oh, and they made all the money.
They made so much money.
I guess it pays to be punched in the face.
Yeah.
Punch me in the face now, Hayley.
Oh, here's an interesting one.
What?
Number 7 was James Patterson, who I guess is still relevant.
He was from Twilight.
No. That's Robert Patterson.
Who's James Patterson?
He's the novel writer.
Oh, what did he write? Like Water for Chocolate?
No, he writes a lot of thrillers.
Oh!
He's very famous for his thrillers.
No way, Wow Schatz Wow.
Yeah, that was number 7. 8, Robert Downey Jr. No.
Yeah.
Oh, tied with Taylor Swift. Robert Downey Jr. made as much as Taylor Swift this year.
So Robert Downey Jr. And let me tell you guys, I should have beat Taylor Swift. I don't know why she won. I hate her.
And
I love her actually. She's the best.
And
I'm an Iron Man.
both of these lists and all that
I'm
stuff,
actually Tony Stark.
those are on Forbes, so it's super easy to look them up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want. All the statistics.
As we go outside a cafe anyway, we're bringing Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcaster Valley.
And here's today's podcast picture.
Thank you. This show has been lifted up to some high level because of you, Hayley.
Higher and higher and
And then you hit it with the high note there.
Yep. Hangovers only make me stronger.
It's all that sugar and whatnot bouncing around in your system.
I guess so.
Hayley, the podcast picture today. Several years ago, I went to Savannah, Georgia. Have you been?
We talked about this before.
We did?
Yep.
But
you had another picture from Savannah, Georgia as the podcast picture.
I took the same picture. No. I took the picture of the same place because I love this place so much.
Nice. And I was mad at Savannah, Georgia because there was no antelope. There was no gazelle.
I feel as if we ran through this quickly last time because that's just too weird. Why would you be mad at them for not having antelope or gazelle?
They don't have any of the savannah creatures.
Oh, from
giraffes.
Africa.
No African wild dogs. No hyenas. No zebras. No lions.
That's funny that you mentioned.
No tigers. No bears. Oh my.
That's funny that you mentioned Africa. Because it's gonna take me a lot to get me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I miss the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Damn it, I can't find the note. Ooh. See, you suck, Toto. We're gonna be the new Toto. And you know the guy that wrote Wizard of Oz? Frank L. Baum.
Frank L. Baum. Frank L. Bama.
Hi, I wrote Wizard of Oz.
We are gonna send Dorothy down that yellow brick road. The witch needs to be stopped.
We're gonna throw water on that witch. That's what we're gonna do.
We have planes in the air right now to drop water on the
on the witch. Did you know Frank Baum came up with store decorate? He was the one that made store displays in front of malls.
Really? Yeah, shop displays and like the window shopping type things.
I'm gonna sneeze so bad, but I'm not. He came up with that. He wrote the book on those, basically.
He wrote a lot of books.
He was a writer.
Yeah. He wrote an entire series for The Wizard of Oz. I don't think barely anyone has read past the first book.
I have.
You have?
As a child, I was fascinated by all the other books.
Good.
I was
glad.
I want to read all these crazy stories that he comes up with.
I've only read the first one, and then I saw the play Wicked, and I was like, well, the end of this doesn't work at all because I've read the original Wizard of Oz, and there's no way to rationalize the two stories.
Oh, yeah, it's not consistent.
Yeah. Like, you can rationalize it with the movie, but you can't rationalize it with the book.
Did you watch the James Franco movie they did?
No.
That was supposed to be a takeoff.
Oh, you mean, those...
He was Oz.
The Great and Powerful? No.
That apparently was a big box office hit.
Yeah.
I never seen it.
It's because Disney can't do wrong lately.
They can't. Do you have Disney stock?
I don't have Disney stock. It's too expensive. I was looking at Chipotle stock, and I was like, ooh, Chipotle stock's dropping significantly. This is the time to buy. It's still like $500.
Oh, I went to Chipotle. Thank you for wrapping that up, because we're going to wrap up the show right now, because I'm just going to tell you, I went to Chipotle yesterday, because I had my Bing rewards.
Right.
Nobody in there. I called ahead. I went online and ordered online, because last time I waited like 5 hours to get my food.
Yeah, it's the worst.
But